two of the Velvet Queens.
Hello there. Hi.
Jordan,
Yes.
Darren,
That's the one.
welcome. Now, you're a Lincoln-based band.
That is
Is that
correct.
right? Yeah. So, for those of us that are not from Lincolnshire, we probably haven't heard of you that much. So, can you just tell us a bit about yourself? How long you've been together and stuff?
Yeah. So it's just a funny one. We were one of those kind of lockdown-born bands, if you like, where me and originally another guy called Jordan as well, and Ben, who's on guitar for us. We kind of started jamming and stuff, and then we kind of went through like a couple of lineup changes, and over that period, released a single early last year, and then Jay kind of left. It was all good. It was all fine, you know. Had another couple of guys, and then there was a bit of a disagreement, and then now here we are. And we've actually really landed on our feet with Darren and Dan, because we're a group of mates that just go out drinking together anyway, and it all just sort of like fell into place. And it was like, if only it was like this from the start, you know. We kind of everything's really easy to organise, and writing's just.
How would you describe your music then? Because a lot of us haven't even.
Yeah. So we are a classic rock sort of inspired band. A lot of the stuff that we've written, or we wrote when we first kind of started writing, was very classic rock, and we've started moving more towards like a bit heavier, a bit harder. So we're excited about it because it is starting to feel a bit more like new rock as opposed to a kind of carbon copy of old stuff.
Oh right, so you think of yourselves as part of this new wave of classic rock then?
I think we probably would be considered, new wave of classic rock, and we have been booked on,
I mean, you've done a few gigs around Lincoln, and you've covered the Virgin Marys.
Yep.
And you've also played with a few more friends, like the Venomous Rose.
Yeah, I love those guys. We get on really well with those guys. Yeah. Have you met them before?
You met Sam, the little bass. I met him the other week. Hi, Sam.
No, those guys are great. Like, it's kind of sad because half the time when they ask us to gig with them, we're either gigging somewhere else or we just can't make that date. And we're just we really want it just because it's so much fun. Because I think the two of us, like the bands together, we just gel really well, and like they're a solid group of guys.
Yeah, so if you feed off each other and get the gigs, then the two of you bands
So he's always
each
a part
other.
when we all got involved.
Oh yeah. I'm waiting for one where we can have like an overnighter with those guys, where we're all, because that'll just be messy.
That'd be hectic.
I think there's a few ladies that would like an overnight.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. You know where I'm at.
Where do you see yourselves then? What direction are you going? You want bigger gigs? Or are you going to tour the country or anything planned?
We do actually have a tour supporting an American band called Zom at the end of the summer, so end of August, start of September, bridging over into September now. And we're playing some really great venues actually on that one. So Bannerman's in Edinburgh, Trillions in Newcastle. Is it the Hive in Rotherham, I think? And a few other kind of dates like that. So we're really excited about that one.
Are you signed to anything?
No, we're not
Like
signed.
Word of
We're
Mouth
an independent band,
Just winging it.
Yeah, just doing what we want.
Stumbling through rock and roll.
Yeah, but we were all kind of on the same page of like we want to be able to play more shows like Here at Cornwall and Rockmantic that we're doing as well. We just love playing live, but we also want to get some more great music out there,
Raz supporting local bands.
Oh yeah, Raz is a great guy. He's he supports the band, and from what I know, he's a fan of the music as well, which is great. So
how many of you in the band? There 4 of you?
There's 4 of us, yeah.
So what do you do?
So I'm the front man. I do all the mouthy stuff.
Oh, you're the mouthy stuff, okay.
I'm
the bassist.
You're the bass, okay.
And then we've got Ben, like I say, he's on second guitar. So we both do a bit of lead, bit of rhythm and all that sort of thing. And then Dan on drums, smacking stuff, snapping sticks and getting drum kits to chase it.
Sounds like you're getting it. I mean, I'm impressed how much you're doing already.
Oh, thank you.
And what about music-wise? Who does the writing?
So we all kind of like have a hand in it. Because we went through the lineup change, like I say, Darren and Dan have only been in the band sort of like 4 or 5 months, something like that. Yeah. So a lot of the stuff has been like mine and Ben's stuff that we had maybe playing about with before these guys joined. So we've been jamming that out and kind of like refining that. But Darren does a lot of writing, and then Dan just comes along and just like does some whatever the fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, to be fair, he's a solid drummer. He can come up with something there on the spot.
Well,
Yeah, what have you done? You've got the single.
Yeah, so we actually released a single while we've been here.
What's the single called?
It's The Morning After by the Velvet Queens. It's available on Spotify, if you don't mind.
And then you're going to bring out some EP or an album?
So the plan is for the moment to carry on releasing singles. So we've got 2 more singles ready to go after the one that we've just released.
Yeah.
So we're going to kind of drop those periodically and get into the studio and write the new stuff.
I know another band that did that. They just did singles because that seemed a way forward for them without doing all the album. Because with online and Facebook and whatever, the capture is quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you've got to get them quick. And the singles, one after the other, people are more interested, the younger generation I'd say, more interested in doing that than listening to a whole album.
It's all about keeping people's attention.
I generally don't listen to full albums. I basically
You don't?
I put
Yeah.
everything on Spotify and I just put
Yeah.
it on shuffle,
Yeah.
and then it's like almost like listening to your own personal radio station. Then you're not listening to a whole album, a whole set of band. It's just like a continuous wave of music and it's ups and downs.
I know
quite
another
like
band that did that, and it seemed to really work for them because the tension level doesn't go on, isn't it?
That's it. So like, if people are discovering that you've got new music through social media, then they might kind of like go, oh, okay, I'll have a listen to this. But then like once they've kind of had a bit of a listen, they'll probably want to go back to Facebook or Instagram or wherever. So it's kind of like you've got to know that people aren't going to just go off of Instagram or I don't know, wherever, like social media, and then listen to 45 minutes worth of music. They're just not going to do it.
It's a different way of doing it.
Yeah,
Definitely. It's been lovely talking to you, lovely meeting you as well. And you live in a lovely part of the world. I must say, I haven't been to Lincoln before, but we've been sightseeing and we did the cathedral and the castle. It's fantastic. And the Dam Busters pub we did the other night up the road. That was awesome.
You've not?
Oh, you've not been?
Well, so sorry, but me, Ben, and Dan did actually go there a few weeks ago. But it's
You didn't get the invite.
Well, the trouble is, like, half of the time when we're out drinking, there's always 75% of the band there. There's always one of us missing for some reason. And it's always a different one of us as well. It's not the same person missing.
It's good. All the memorabilia in it. It's absolutely brilliant. And how often do the Red Arrows go over? I hear
I'm sick of it, to be honest. I know it's harsh to say because obviously there are like an internationally renowned aerial team.
We've been sat here waiting for them.
But like when you live in Lincoln, like you just see them every day. So you kind of get a bit bored.
Beautiful city, beautiful part of the world. I think we'll be back here for Call the Wild, a brilliant festival. And they've done
an amazing job.
Really.
They're brilliant. Thank you guys once again. And as I say, we'll look out for the Velvet Queens on the road. Yeah?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you for talking to Rock Media UK.
Thank you very much.
Thank
It's been
you
great.
guys. Thank you.